I haven't played Deus Ex in a couple weeks. Last couple sessions, I've really been dicking around a lot. I'm going to try to play at a little bit faster pace starting this week. So I'm not going to stress about getting detected. I think we started to get over that towards the end of the last stream. I'm probably still going to try to do as much non-lethal as possible, but I'd like to actually play the game a little bit more. And not spend 2.5 hours going through the derelict row. If you're watching this in the future or currently, I am playing this on the new gaming PC, so it should be at a much higher quality. Oh, dang. Let me turn off that FPS counter in the corner after this finishes loading here. Okay. Un momento, please. I think that's Steam settings. This for a second. In game. Off. Okay. I'm doing alright. How you been, Serp? I guess it's going to continue to display. That's okay. I don't have to worry about it for today. At least it's something I can manage while we're playing. Let's go ahead and do some of the main side quests that we've unlocked so far. How about? So let's see. I review my journal entries here. We don't want to do investigate the suicide terrorist. Let's do motherly ties. How about? And lesser evils. That's S2 and S3. Do S2 first since it's a single and be a little bit more simple, it looks like. I think the stealth was the bigger part of the problem.
Did you get it yet? Adam, please. You have to get that security footage back.
I got the footage. You owe me one, Tim.
Yeah, you got that right, Jensen. I mean, thank you so much. This is my life I just got back. Here, there's the weapon mod, as promised.
Duplicate our approach.
Listen, I know you were trying to do a good thing, and I respect that. But you should do it through proper channels. Next time you might not get this lucky.
Yeah, you're right, Adam. I know you're right. Listen, thanks again.
No problem, dude. Happy to help. Got a laser targeting system, which even unlocked lesser evil. What is that? Laser targeting. Examine. Automatically boosts the weapon's accuracy. Movement modifiers no longer apply. Bullets will hit when the laser dot is pointing. So I'm guessing that doesn't work with the guns that I want it to work with, right? Okay, I can always deposit or sell it. Can you modify any of the non-lethal weapons in this game, or are mods mostly a lethal weapon reward? Let me actually just check the map here, see if I can figure out where that is relative to me right now. So I could run through... I think this will ultimately get me there. Let's do that. That's too bad. At least it'll be money. What's up, Retro? How you doing? Yo. Oh, I guess this is a side quest and a main mission. Let me go around the back first. I don't know what that's gonna afford me, but I may as well go check. In fact, I can get back there. Maybe I can't. I might need to have the strength thing that lets me climb up on these guys. Jump height, or to move those over so I can reach them more easily. Okay. I think this is a dead end, isn't it? Wait, it might be okay. Whoa. So we gotta try to figure out how to turn off this electricity or find another way to get past it. Trank rifle does have several? Okay, that's cool. I don't see any easy way to turn this off. This is totally the way I want to go. Just gonna try bringing this box with me to do something else elsewhere. We maybe use it to get in here. Probably not. I'll give it a try. Ah, physics! Congrats, Leon. Very nice. Nope. Alright, I saw another one not too far from here that we could try it with. Get around back here. Come on, Adam. Hello, nothing to see here. Nor me. Nobody special. It would work if I could get another box here, or if I were strong enough to lift these things, but they're way too heavy with my current upgrades. What's my situation with Praxis right now? I think I'm living paycheck to paycheck, aren't I? Yeah, I totally am. Bummer. I want to go into the back so bad. See if I can find other boxes somewhere. Search trash cans, that's not really what I need. Buy them from you first. I like that this game seems to enable what I'm thinking about doing here, which is to carry a bunch of boxes there and stack them to get around the back. Current bid's like 15 and some change. I don't know, is there a way for me to tell if I've already been back there? I didn't think so, but maybe.
How about a quickie? Sheep.
I'm good. Cookies needed for me. I got business to do. I mean, technically I could go back in the derelict row and try to collect all those guns to sell. Want to do that? I'm not too far from it. I'm just going to see if any of that stuff is still in there before we do this side quest. I don't think so. I can find out in a second. It's still marked as being back there. I don't know if I have a way to get back there. That's right. There's still some guys alive there. I like how they're fine with their buddies being knocked out. You don't see me. God, let's see if I remember the right button. Sweet. I don't want to go over the top with searching all these guys and selling their stuff, but I definitely want to do some of it because it's a lot of money. Let me see, what is the nearest shop to here? Is it the gas station? I guess he's not terribly far from where I start. There's a lot of guns in there, and there's a lot of stuff I can use money on. It seems like spending credits on Praxis is definitely a thing. This is where I need to get an inventory size upgrade. I guess it's a bit further than just practical. Are there any containers in the real world that you can fill with objects, or is that really only in your apartment that you can do that? This is the Skyrim nightmare we were talking about, right? Being patient enough to go loot everybody, walk their stuff to a shop, go back in. I'm not going to do it more than once given how long this walk is. Sulfur pretty good. Can't use the laser targeting system, so I'll just sell it. Stuff only despawns at certain points in the game.
Always a pleasure.
Okay. Maybe I can come back when I have more inventory space. It's such a low priority upgrade for me at the moment. Alright, I'm gonna walk back. In the meantime, let's bring this barrel with us. Can't run with a barrel, but sacrifices have to be made sometimes. Can't scoot this through the little secret passage, right? I guess I could bring it through the subway. Topgolf? Look for more of these barrels too, they're all over the place. Open. Nobody should be looking weird, funny at the augmented guy walking around with barrels and boxes and shit. This is totally normal. Oh, that's super cool. I feel like I need something like that to be able to enjoy golf. I need video game-like feedback for lots of real-world game activities. Play a bit of disc golf with Sailor Dan, Kat, and Donovan. Really? That's right. That's right. I'll get away with it eventually. Hey, Scald. How you doing? How was your Friday/Saturday treating you? Ooh, there's another... Oh, yeah, that's not actually a movable box. Okay, that's fine. It's totally gonna work. Probably need one more object. Nothing to see here. You don't need to stress out. I'm not doing anything suspicious. Nothing to worry about. Oh, so close. If I had 2 barrels, maybe. Get me over the edge. Oh, I need my higher jump ability. This is the worst. I can feel it in my fingers. Look at all those boxes over there. Climbing boxes. Let me get over to that door. Let me see if I can just get there through the police station, maybe, without having to do shenanigans for it. What's everybody's experience with VSync? I know that the game can technically run at a higher frame rate than can be displayed by my monitor. So you would use VSync to sync it to 60 FPS, right?
No traffic. Most of the streets are blocked out.
So it's not wasting resources running it faster than it can actually display. But I feel like I've had trouble with VSync in the past.
Liza mentioned it.
Restricted area, authorized personnel only.
These offices are off limits to civilians, sir. Don't go in there.
Yes, sir.
Are in no
Alright, well,
way
I want to talk to this guy, but I want to try to get the thing in the back before I do, because I think it's part of the same quest. So, hopefully my box and my barrel are still outside. I'll go take a look really quick. I think you turn off when troubleshooting. Yeah, I'm getting occasional little frame hiccups when I turn.
I have a message for you from one of your former colleagues, a Detective Alexander.
See if I can find one more barrel.
What did you want?
Box.
She said she could use some help if you can make your way over to Grand River Road. And might I just add, as wonderful as it is to have you back at the office, I am not your personal dating service.
Thanks for the heads up. Dog. J Dog Zone. Alright, we don't have to walk all the way across the map. But we do know that 2 boxes would not have cut it, so it was worth getting that barrel and walking it all the way over here like a mad person. Let's see, how the hell did I get over here in the first place? Oh, it's so close, I can feel it. I can feel the stacking cheese. Give you input lag. Alright, I might turn it off partway through the stream. Hair detail. They go over the top with it. Jump. Come on. Jump. 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 Oh, that feels really good. Way to go, Deus Ex. I love you. That's pretty swell. Can it be shut off at all? Ah, that's the other side of the hallway there. Doing it right. Maybe there's a power that I can use to avoid the electricity, like an augment that I haven't found yet. Nothing's up there. Okay. More boxes to get back is what I assume all that stuff is. Alright. Security rating 1. Easy mode. I know the code for it, we gotta hack anyway for the extra XP. Let's do 1.
Access granted.
Sweet. Bonus XP. What a treat. Oh, you can really use 2 boxes to leapfrog over the electricity? That's really cool. So like you pick up one, set it down, jump on the box, pick up the box behind you, set it down, jump on the next box, go back over and pick up the old one. Is that the intended way to get through that hallway? Like, how else could you do it? Resolve. Medical team. Incident report. Serious attack. Requested for chase. There's an AUG that protects you from electricity. Gotcha. Attackers are probably all marksmen. We're top-notch professionals. I thought of stealing someone's augment is an interesting concept. So the call I got from the one guy when I left the police station, it sounded like it was triggering a quest, but nothing got added to my journal. Autopsy report, Megan Reed. By the state from autopsies on the remains of multiple victims of the attack on Seraph Industries. Quick and intense snapping of the neck vertebra. Find all evidence related to the case. High-tech compound. Area covered by the attack seemed abnormally damaged. Burnt to a degree that cannot be explained by normal fire or the use of known explosives. Done to eliminate all trace evidence. Interesting. Alright, let's pop this guy open. That code 2. So, let's see. It's a bit of a walk. Alright, it goes to my origin, right? So fortifying something that's not on the path to my origin is a waste of time. I think it's faster to load. Suspicious that that's the right save. I'll wait for it to come back and then I'll quick save and confirm that it's what I expect it to be. Probably to hack stuff first so that I can then read things in the room while the clock's running out. Okay, so real quick, if I go to load right now, my quick save shows 316, 1349. Oh, I guess that is right. I thought that was the playtime. I think it actually is the current, like, real time. So instead, I'm just gonna make a manual save so I don't get confused later. Heck. Hopefully the first one doesn't trigger. Okay, good. Shit.
Access granted.
Alright, just barely. Safe has a bracelet in it. Megan Reed, lab notes. Hard to fathom it all sometimes. When I made that breakthrough in my research a couple years ago, I never thought it would get this big. Thought it was an anomaly at first. It's come to genetics. What universal assemblers are to nanotech. Holy grail of DNA. Greater Mendel big. Interesting. Cool, cool, cool. Guessing these guys aren't about to murder me. So check the map really quick. How did they get back here is a really good question. Hi folks, how y'all doing?
I'm on to you. I know you're spying on us, studying us.
You're not far from the truth. Oh wow, is this the same sewer system as the, That's exciting. I need a box to be able to climb up this. Right on. That's why they give me a stack of them right here. Sure, steal their booze. Such a jerk. Alright, let's go in the first door. Okay, let's see. 6 of 1.
Access granted.
Sweet. Oh, this is going... Okay, I see. That makes sense. This is the building that I was facing all along. I might pop outside and see what's further upstairs before I explore too far in the police station. Really don't want them to know that I'm in here, right? Go all Metal Gear and try to sneak with that. I love the reward structure of this game. It sounds like, from what everybody's saying, The Witcher 3 would be up my alley because of that. A lot of significant side content and a lot of little cookies along the way reward you for finding it. There's a vent. What am I doing on proximity to a praxis point? 880. Getting there. See, that looks like that could be a secret, but I'm not sure if it looks like that on purpose. It's hard to tell what you're meant to be able to do. I could maybe make that jump. We'll try it from the top floor, and then we'll try to explore from every angle. Could knock out some cops. It's not that big of a deal, right? Okie dokie. Could jump down as well. There's no reason to ever use ladders. What can we find? There are dudes nearby, so we gotta be careful here. two dudes facing each other in that room. You can probably see me through the mirror window. Oh, there's a camera looking at me. Whoops. Okay, I see it now. We want a quick save. Yeah. So if we're gonna knock that guy out, we gotta do it from further back. So I won't load if I'm detected most of the time, but if it's like, going to be a bunch of enemies swarming me, I'll probably go ahead and do it. I might make an exception in the police station. I feel like if a bunch of criminals know that I'm in their area, I don't really care that much, but I would like to have them not know that I broke into their station and robbed them blind, so. Consequence-based morality. Whee! Oh, that's nice for little small jumps like that. It doesn't bother with the over-the-top animation. Nothing to see here. And people you knock out are knocked out indefinitely. Like, they may as well be dead, right? They don't ever wake up. Unless if somebody comes and wakes them up. Awkward secretary added to media log. Sure, I give you the codes of all the third floor offices for your round. That's pretty great. Fortunately, I'm going to hack all of them, but... Oh man, this place is like Hack City. I love exploring in this game. It's very satisfying. Sweet. First try.
Access granted.
And I got a stop worm. It's great. Automatic unlocking device. That's something that works in place of a hack, is that right? Let's check out this guy's computer. Cops are known for forgiving and forgetting. Now, if you know the code, because you like read a walkthrough, can you technically type it in and get in?
Access granted.
It's fine. I probably could have gotten the thing. The Ballers, sup officer. Some info you might want on your little GRB friends. Saw them stash some of the GATs in a storage unit in the row. Oh, okay. You Horan now? I was walking around Grand River Road last Friday. I'm pretty sure I saw you in the corner there dressed as a lady of the night. What's up with that? You dropped the badge? Hope you kept the cuffs, though. Assume you were working undercover. If not, please disregard the invitation. Gross. I see. Getting all the sexy traveler XP. Credit chips. To hack into this office later anyway. To get my precious hack XP. They really make it easy to hack in here. Whoa! What the? I love how these are, they kind of feel like they're all over the place. There's literally no reason to do anything other than hack your way to the exit in one like this, right? I guess you could maybe find one that connects to the center, but I don't think any of them do.
Access granted.
Detective Wagner, I'm a colleague at the 76th Precinct, and it's come to my attention that you're one of the investigators of the Seraph Industries attack. Signed in the manufacturing plant case. Thank you for your help in the Seraph Industries investigation. Homeland Security is finally ready to start its training courses. Every officer is going to have a one-on-one interview with Joseph Commander go between. Got a problem. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. Okay, let's start from the beginning. We got a motherfucking problem, bro. Some of them cats we stopped near the turf in City A are still coming around. Thought we had a deal. I let you in on the profit, but you have to keep the fucks out of my way so I can make the extra cheese dealing with stuff in the first place. Retarded? I associate with drug dealers? Oh, he responds, leaving more evidence. What a smart fella. Cool. Another office over here, scope. Maybe this doesn't go to an office. Oh, hi. It's a credit chip. It's totally fair. I got a new Praxis. Let me see if I want to spend it on something. Let's see. Social enhancers all done. Radar I don't really need. Just trying to plan for today. I really want the stealth upgrade. I really need that. The hacking thing might be nice. Fortify. I don't need to further upgrade that. This might be good. Hacking stealth. But I feel like my hesitance to use that is I can always reload my save if I don't roll well on hacking. I don't know how you could do that differently with making it less or more resistant to save scumming. Speeds up energy recharge. I need extra energy cells. Sprint, rebreathe, sprint. Don't need the explosive system. Could do the strength one. That's limiting recoil. Yeah, strength is going to be a progression-related upgrade, so I could see the value in trying to go for that. Don't need the aim stabilizer. Smart vision maybe eventually, but not right now. Don't need to see cooldowns or flash suppressants. Take down multiple opponents I might want in the future. It's pretty expensive though. I already got the falling damage one. Don't need damage reduction. Yeah, thanks, Jahan. Andrew, appreciate it. So the difference between this and the other stealth upgrades, stealth-related information. I think I might want the information before I want the ability to cloak. Jump cost 2. Okay. So the next thing that I can buy for 1 is the ability to move heavy things. I might just let the Praxis float for now and decide when to use it later. Sister told me you was out by her house last Thursday and wanted information about my husband. Robert was augmented. He had an accident in the machine shop where he works. They had to replace his arm. Gained in productivity. You have a new assignment, top priority. That's why we've chosen you. Oldest investigators. Multiple disappearances, abductions, murders not clear. Majority seem to be women. When people in Detroit get scared, you know something's fucked up. Okay. John Doe in the morgue is classified as ultraviolet under RHS 2012. Everyone with blue clearance or lower stay out of the basement. Huh. Police tracking missing persons. Okay, that's all the rooms we're able to go into, right? Or was there a branching path back here? Nope, still more. Efficient ventilation system for dicking around and sneaking into people's houses. Oh, offices, I meant to say. Come on. Nothing to see here. Turn the corner. You know you want to. Still have more offices I need to hack. This place is like Hack XP City. Can I drag people in vents? I totally can. Fantastic. I wasn't sure if that was going to be possible. Guy's going to have a rude awakening. Just in case anybody patrols around and goes into people's offices. Sweet. Alright, let's see what we can do. There's two dudes in here. Don't think I can get away with them not seeing me. Maybe if I use a box. Oh, there's a vent there. Cool. I'm gonna wait for the... Okay. Save. Let's go in here first. I've already been in the room, but I'd like to get my hack XP. Thank you very much. We want to go all the way north.
This area is restricted. Stop shooting!
Whoa, 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 whoa. How did y'all see me? Where'd y'all come from? I think he was just kidding. Cool. Love the Traveler XP.
About this cop. He gets all shut up. He gets rebuilt as a cyborg. No, that's something else. I'm surprised you never heard of it. It takes place in the future Detroit.
I guess I'm just not into sci-fi.
I'm so glad to have learned the rules of two dudes facing each other. I was really confused at how I was supposed to deal with it earlier in the game. The way that it works is... Oops. I think he was going to sit down and face...
Who's there?
Nobody. Nothing's here. Nothing to worry about. Move along. The way that it works is if there's two dudes facing each other, you have to get close enough to trigger a scripted conversation, and then after the conversation, they will move away from each other and you have a brief opportunity to take them out.
It's this movie from the 1980s. About this cop. He gets all shut up. He gets rebuilt as a cyborg.
Is that with Van Damme?
No, that's something else. I'm surprised you never heard of it. It takes place in the future Detroit.
I guess I'm just not into sci-fi. Who's there?
Oh, nothing to see here. Hopefully I don't have to listen to the conversation again. Like I said, plan is if I'm in a hostile environment, not going to load on detections. I don't want the cops to be mad at me forever, though, so don't feel too bad about doing it in here. Here we go. Wait. I'm going to face the chair. As loud as this is, it's actually a silent takedown. You guys didn't see nothing. There's nothing to worry about. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? I'm not sure who spotted me in the hallway earlier, unless if there's somebody else patrolling that I never noticed. Okay, sweet. Save. Yeah, it counts as silent. Their security sucks. I feel like they're commenting on something with that.
Access Access granted.
Cool. You love your job, but you make a little sacrifice to not work late tonight. Jimmy's back from college. It'd be so nice to have a real family dinner, all three of us together. Yesterday, the DMPD released to the press our official stance on augmented and augmented officers. No requirement that someone be augmented. That's really interesting. I didn't even think about that being a problem. Being biased against people who aren't augmented, trying to get a job. Slurs against augmented or non-augmented persons by members of the police department, either in or out of uniform, will be severely disciplined. Cool. Homeland security training, we saw that earlier. I think this has a hackable door, so I'll come back to that later. Ooh, he's got a nice gun in his office. I'd love to be able to turn off the cameras. So if I had the ability to move heavy things, I could move the vending machine. I don't know what I'd use it for. I could deactivate the alarm panel. Try that. If I stand underneath this, it doesn't trigger, right? It's only within that vision cone. I'm just going to weed it out before I quick save. Okay, looks like we're safe down here. Oh, that's cool. So we gotta go left or right. This is gonna get us more. Let's do this one.
Access denied.
Oh, so close. I just needed to be faster with it. That triggers an alarm if I do that. Okay, so that means I should load. Which makes sense. I played a little Mark of the Ninja. Kami had it on the subblock one time. It was a really cool approach to the stealth genre. Kind of nailed that feeling of, you don't have to stealth, but if you do, it feels cool. Stealth is like a stylistic reward.
Access granted.
Alright, that's fine. Disable. So it's just the alarm that gets shut off when you do that, and the camera still moves back and forth, it just doesn't do anything? Is that how that works? Save just in case. I think shows is suspicious. Still is like a 60% detection chance to fortify the entry point, right? I guess that's just something to do for free at the end once they start chasing you, basically. Let's see.
Access granted.
Okay, getting better at it. So it says alarm, but it's not calling the alarm. That must be how it works. You can trigger it, but it doesn't do anything if you disable it. I heard a dude talking out in the distance.
Access granted.
This is the don't be prejudiced against people for being or not being augmented. John Doe in the morgue is locked in. Okay, same info from earlier. That thing can't really see me though, can it? I don't think it can. Like, I don't think anything's happening if it shows as hostile, right? Oh, nope, it totally works. Alright, well. Huh, so what is actually happening when I turn off this alarm? Is that something separate? Let me go ahead and load my last quick save then. I think that was before it first detected me. I'll have to use the box in the middle of the hallway to help me get through here. There's plenty of boxes I can use for that purpose. Oh, you turn off the alarm if it's already been raised? I see. Gotcha. Figure out how boxes in line of sight work here. Computers with a green screensaver are for cameras and stuff. Okay. So there might still be a place elsewhere in here where I can disable the cameras. Nothing to see here.
Access granted.
These guys don't detect me. Go quick save. Hack. Ooh, lucky me.
Access granted.
Sweet. Suspicious. Oh wow. I guess that one's able to see me even though it didn't see me earlier. It's interesting. So I gotta figure out... I think I just need to pick up that vision cone upgrade. I think it's gonna be too useful. It'll prevent the kind of situation I'm in right now where I don't know whether I'm safe or not. It's definitely a problem. Let me try vision cones. Let's see. What does it cost me? Cones of vision. Oh, it costs 2 for vision cones. Yikes. So that gives me... Once I pay for this, I simultaneously get the ability to see the noise I produce and vision cones, is that right? And then I have to start paying for the other ones? I think that's right. Hold on, let me go grab... Wait for it to turn. Nothing to see here. Oh shit, should have gotten that one first.
Access granted.
So it went from suspicious to alarmed again, even though it looked like I was blocked. Ah, shit, they hurt me. We just need to bail on this XP until I can turn the cameras off. I wonder if I can stack stuff all the way in front of the camera. Like, if I just put boxes and boxes in front of it. that's over the top. I keep thinking that little noise means that I was detected. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to move a little bit further forward and see if I can find a computer that turns off the cameras. Does every computer in the game have an associated console to turn off the camera? Does every camera in the game have an associated console is what I meant to ask. This dude's not far from here, I'm going to play it safe. There's a guy I took down not too long ago around the corner here. Guy on the lower floor from me. Bunch of dudes in this room. Is there a way for me to sneak in there? Not this way. They can't see through windows and doors. I appreciate that. Sure there's not a hidden vent I can use to get in there. I don't think so. So I could try going downstairs. How else could I get these guys' attention? The fire extinguisher, can you use it for something? Can you use it to make a distraction? Let's see what happens if we pop in. Instant alarmed, okay. Maybe I can use a box to open the door without them seeing around the corner. Alarmed means they know that I'm here, right? Hostile means that not only they know that I'm here, but they're actively trying to shoot me.
Huh? What's that?
Regardless, several violent skirmishes did break out, but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassandra reporting to you live from Vegas. On to express a sincere desire to stand in
Photocopiers can be moved.
Let's see. United in their cause to find a common ground. Should that day ever come to pass, one cannot help
Their alarm unit I can turn off.
the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront will also be present. So far, Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is a
This guy was previously in the hallway down here. See if I can get to him if I load here. I like this game too much, man. I'm gonna end up playing it for like 50 hours or something stupid. Try to focus it down so we can get some more voting spreadsheet games in here.
Locked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization received permission
You're
to
fine.
gather and protest
God, I wish they didn't make so much noise and like have such a long animation.
rally prematurely and closed the broadcast.
I need backup!
Oh shit. He must have turned a corner and saw me just at the second. I mean, focus it down in the sense that I'll have multiple days scheduled for it, even if we go over the how long to beat.
Found their route blocked by supporters of the
Get him up
Humanity Front
the hall here as soon as possible.
The pro-human organization had received permission to gather and protest earlier in the week, but police decided
Nothing to see here, everything's fine. No stress. Probably find a better corner to hide that guy in here in a second.
but no serious injuries were reported. This is Eliza Cassandra reporting to you live from Vegas.
do hope the UN takes a concentrated look.
There's a guy like immediately behind this box, isn't there?
Went on to express a sincere desire.
Shh, quiet, quiet. Nothing to see here, everybody. Shh. Ooh. Oh, there's credits. Okay. Thought it was something cooler than credits. Let me get these bodies out of here before I start being fancy moving around. Just so there's not a random person patrolling later that gets me in trouble.
Blocked by supporters of the Humanity Front movement. The pro-human organization had received permission to
Come here.
protest earlier in the week, but police decided
There you go. You just wait right there.
and closed the Broadview tunnel. Perhaps they
Can you not carry multiple of the same kind of gun? Does it always convert new pickups into ammo? Silently punching a dude in the face. A lot of this game so far is I've had to spend the first 5 or so hours just kind of figuring out the AI and the mechanics of the game. It wasn't exactly the way I expected it to work, especially with the two dudes facing each other, triggering a conversation and getting them to split up. Thing. Come on. Global politics review. European quagmire. America withdrawing from NATO. That's something that has kind of happened. Kind of worried about it happening. Political quarantine and all that, but this game deals with those sorts of topics, so. This game is prescient in a lot of ways. Okay, so I can sneak in there in a second. Let's go in the rest of these offices, though. Yeah, it's pretty frightening, right? We're having a realistic test of it right now, aren't we? Is this the first time we've ever been worried that people wouldn't take NATO seriously? Should have plenty of time to get to the exit.
Access granted.
Shotgun. Pocket secretary. Access code to an office. I don't need access code. I hack everything. Oh, really? Gotcha. Specifically that the US might not support it, or that not all member nations would support it? Redwood? Rosewood? That's a good start. There's a couple bits of loot in here.
Access granted.
It's fine, I didn't get loot. I got a lead on a D-row stash. Bragging about a hidden space under the floor of an old ruined building. Strong says you reconsider your decision while I move in for a closer look. Cool. So far, Theresa May hasn't invoked any NATO articles, right? Just passed really strong sanctions. Seized some luxury property of Russian oligarchs. Is that right? Jimmy, this one's not going to go very well, but I'm getting it a little bit better now.
Access granted.
Most wanted. Armed and very dangerous. Cool looking guy. Laser system. Interesting. Something in events, maybe? Getting all this all these dividends for making sure my hack was all the way upgraded early on. And it is a walk if I want to get the bonus item in this one. I guess it's going to take them forever to get to me, though, is the trade-off. Okay, yeah, fortifying is kind of a big deal, isn't it?
Access granted.
It's not that hard to do in a lot of cases. She even unlock Haxor. Morgue, stay out of the morgue. Oh, this person has... This is the captain, so they have more security clearance. Body of an unidentified male terrorist is delivered to your morgue. You're hereby advised this course has been classified ultraviolet under the revised Homeland Security Act. That's cool. So we have the threat levels. Under no circumstances is the corpse to be transferred to the city morgue. It must remain in your facilities until my people arrive to take possession. Persons of blue clearance are not allowed in. When I'm doing my job, if there exist questions about my skill level, my ability to be discreet, or the way I run my lab, and it draws my attention. Really? Didn't know that. Apex was talking to me about some really neat unclassified stuff about like the way that we post our public nuclear policy posturing document and how Russia does the same thing, a public posturing document. And we keep having to make documents to like respond to the other document. Let's get Captain Penn's computer. State medical examiner to perform the autopsies. Okay, so somebody that has the right level of clearance. This is a public relations nightmare. Advisor to the deputy administrator. Okay. Joseph Manderley was the Homeland Security go-between. Hearts of Steel. Steel arm. Jason Meredith. She traced up the cyber limit across the place for metal met flesh. It's pretty great. Credits. More ammo, credits, pocket secretary. Change the entry code for the morgue. Okay. Yeah, right, 6. I love that movie.
Access granted.
Laser system inactive. It's interesting that they give you the option to turn it back on. Like, I don't know, maybe there's a reason why you might want to have the laser system turned on. Okay, that didn't really get me anywhere special. That's another way to get into his office if I don't have hacking. Yeah, that's a great movie. Really, really good satire. I think more Precious Traveler XP. Oh man, completely spatially lost at the moment.
Until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Oh, this is the back door of the room I was trying to get into. Cool.
And you want to charge him? Typical. All right, let's try this again. From the top. When was the last time you saw Lucky, and who was he with?
I told you. It was like a week ago. We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Listen, we know you both used to run with the motorcycle.
You're covered.
Nope, that didn't work the way I thought it would. I thought maybe I could like take down him and pull him into the vent with me. Incorrect. It was worth a try. I didn't want to re-quick save in there in case I lost the chance to follow up with them. It's more of the restricted area. Let's take it carefully here. Hacking it out. Oh God, it's a complicated level. Okay. So when there's two green ones, I have to capture both of them, right? They've already captured it, it's already too late. Okay. Oh shit, that triggers an alarm. Right on. Good to know. So this is probably the one that I want to use my shenanigans on. Okay. So let's use our little special powers on this one. I can probably try to roll on these guys. 40% detection. If I can get one successful roll, I can cheat the next one. Got somebody doing what sounds like a pretty solid Rush Limbaugh impersonation. I think that might be what they're going for. Nope, I already lost. Oh, so what happens if I disconnect before it gets to me? It doesn't trigger an alarm, it still uses an attempt though? Oh, I didn't realize I could do that. Can I do that as much as I like? Disconnect for free? Or that just blows attempts? Okay, so I may as well do that before I quick load. Okay, I understand. I should quick load here anyway, I think, to get my resources back.
Access granted.
Just barely got in. Didn't need to use that second thing. Turrets. So I'm able to open all the doors. Can't turn off any of the cameras from this one, right? Oh, here we go. I see. Gotcha. Well, I think I want to load again and try that without using all my resources, but now I think I understand a way to approach these without wasting... Like, I may as well disconnect if I'm trying to fish for a good roll on my first hack. I can do that a couple times before I run out of attempts. Once you completely run out of attempts, what happens? Like, you can just never hack that thing ever again? Man, bad luck. 40% rolls in a row, man. Bummer. Alright. One more try and then we'll use items to get through it. I cannot avoid... It's a 40% chance, and it just keeps happening. Losing coin flips over and over. Okay, this is going to be the attempt here.
denied.
So close. Okay. Even getting one at the beginning doesn't really cut it. Probably still need to... I should probably just bail on getting that reward in the center, because the stop worm doesn't really save me a lot of time in this one. Since they're coming at me from so many different directions.
Access granted.
Okay, I'll take that. Didn't have to use any resources. Deactivate, deactivate. Open all doors. Okay, cool. Nobody knows I'm here. Fantastic. Armory. I don't have enough room for any of this shit. Rate of fire upgrade. Makes me so sad. Guess I could do the inventory space upgrade now. Can I afford to do that yet? 2 columns. It's not a lot. I need to do this eventually, though. I may as well do it now. I hate it, but... Gotta take all the upgrades. PEPS. Try dumping some stuff in here. Those are all over the place, so I don't need to worry about them too much. So are the shotguns. How many combat rifles? Oh, man, this place would be Moneytown. PEPS. What is that? Open menu. Examine. Ooh. Knock down multiple targets at once. Recently designed. Pulse energy projection system is a single-shot, non-lethal firearm capable of generating an immensely powerful conical blast wave of concussive force that will knock down enemy combatants and displace small or medium-weight objects. Long firing cycle, short operational range. So this is like an AoE stun gun, basically? That's pretty cool. Crushing grenades don't stack. Good to know. Yay, Diablo loot systems, okay. Pistols and shotguns. Heck yeah! Guessing combat rifles are worth more than shotguns. I could totally sneak out of here and go sell everything and come back. Ugh. Temptation is so high. Slut puppet. Oh. Isn't there a way down in here then? I guess it's just the armory. That's what makes it restricted. Okay. Well, I still have a lot of other things I want to check out before I go to that top floor stealth boss room, is the best way I would describe that.
Anyone else hear that?
Oh, you didn't hear shit. Walking around too loud. Forgot people can hear me. Like on different floors. Yeah, so I wonder what the range is on that thing, if I can use it to get a stealth knockdown on a bunch of guys all at once. Oh right, I went to all that trouble to turn off the security cameras. There's somewhere I can definitely take advantage of that right now. Oh. Guess I didn't turn them all off. My bad. That was the one that I needed to deactivate. It might be that each one of the security camera consoles handles cameras on a given floor only. Let's get our XP from this thing.
Access granted.
And I got stop worm, which is quite nice. I've been everywhere there is to be in this hallway here. Went in the captain's office. Captain's table. What an honor. Popped out of there already. What else is around here? There's a disabled camera, very nice. I bet this is the second floor entrance, huh? Exit to Detroit City. Yeah, I've already been this way. Okay, cool. Right on, right on. Slowly but surely, we're 100%ing this place. Is there a way to get down to the bottom floor? I guess I wouldn't really want to, right? I could jump down there safely if I could do it in a place where they can't see me. Okay, here we go. I might still end up wanting to jump, but I just wanted to make sure I could get back up at the end if I needed to. I'd like to check out the basement if possible at some point. God, there's so many dudes down here.
And assure him that these attacks are in no way linked to Humanity Front. My people.
Anyone's here, come on out.
Nobody's here, you didn't see nothing. Move along. Must have just been the wind. Up the stairs. Up we go. Give me your credits. I need all the credits. Oh, there's so many places to check out here. Alright, let's go this way first, I guess. So many dudes, too. Restricted area. Alright, let's try getting into somebody's office first. I don't think there's anybody in this room, right? Wait, what's suspicious? Being the good guy. Through careful, repeated reloading, I'm kind of a good guy. And I haven't been murdering anybody.
Access granted.
Sweet. Is there a vent in this room? No vent? What? Ventilation's only good on the second floor is what they're telling me here? I need a credit chip. Okay. I like the idea of having these little digital cards everywhere that convert directly to credits of cash. Oh, this is cool. It's a hell of a room. Almost all ones. -2, that means I can get in for free, so I should take that one. Let's see. And then this added a +2 to the one I was already on. I see. So that's going to take a while to hack. Let's see. I'm getting it. Took me like 4 sessions, but I think I kind of understand the right way to hack now. Not being in the building for the next 3 days. Not being unexpected sent to the conference in San Diego. Police and corporate security. Emergency. Get next to my office with this code. Fix the hiccups in the ventilation grid. Please turn off the lasers. Morgue lockdown. Yep, we already saw that one. Cool. Let's not have our weapon out. Thank you. Let's not and say we did. Okay. Try the adjacent office. Hopefully that has a vent. Nobody in here. And there's a guy. Looks like he's got a camera thing in his office as well. That's security level 2.
Access granted.
Sweet. Stop worm. Save. So sleepy. Just breaking their bones and stealing their valuables. At least I'm not murdering anybody. Whoa, that guy can see me through the window. Okay. Sometimes dudes can see you through the window. Today I learned. I like the taking people out in a chair. It's cool.
Sounds good. Later.
Hang out in this corner. Cameras can see people have been knocked out, right?
Hey,
If you're not careful.
Don't get me started on that liberal crap. You see him? Freeze!
Okay. Can't do that from there. Gotcha. Good to know. It is. It should be. But it hasn't worked that way in other areas. Like in the top floor, I walked right in front of the office with the 5 dudes in it, and they all kind of just ignored me. Some windows are permeable by NPCs, and other windows are not. Oh, it's suspicious already?
Hello?
Shit.
Don't get me started on that liberal crap.
But it gives you a chance.
Don't know.
Bathroom. Non-functioning bathroom vent. What is this? Nazi Germany? There's a bathroom vent that works. Pocket secretary. Reset your keypad. It's gotta be really interesting trying to explore everywhere in this game without hacking, because I'm guessing every keypad has a code that you can eventually find. Too late to try talking your way into the station. Right. I'm just gonna go through and knock out every person. I wonder what results in more XP. I'm guessing I get XP every time I knock somebody out, right? And XP every time I hack a door.
Did you see it on the news? You lied to me.
Listen, thought I heard a noise.
Sounds good. Later.
You didn't hear shit.
If there was...
I took out the front desk guy. I wonder if the people in the room that don't, they're just like random NPCs if they respond to me at all. They're not marked on the map.
Hello? Don't get me started on that liberal crap.
Everything's fine, everything's fine. Pocket secretary. Wait for the camera to turn. Whoa. Who saw me that time? Oh shit. Walk out casually like nothing happened. Doo-doo-doo.
Don't know. I heard there was a demonstration at the limit.
There's still potential cops in the entrance, right? I saw somebody with a gun earlier. I really want to hack this guy's computer. I'm curious if I walk out, like, what happens. Oh, the people in the room don't care. I'm good, how are you? Oh, so now the camera doesn't care, right? That's really funny.
That's why.
I wonder where the dude who was coming at me from the front came from. Now it's showing as gray. The question then is, can I hack the computer that controls the camera before it turns and looks at me?
Get the cops!
They like freaking out and summoning the cops? Is that what they just said? Alright, yeah, so what happened there? Somebody saw me trying to hack the computer? I think it's impossible for me to hack this computer without invisibility, so I shouldn't have taken the cloaking upgrade. Because the camera, someone inside, well, I guess I could go out into the lobby and knock out all the civilians one by one. Oh, that's funny.
So,
how does that work? Everything's... Okay. Maybe just that one cop. Good guy intensifies. Funny stuff. Yeah, I think I need to have... Maybe I could bring some boxes in. I really need the XP, man. They have no idea. They can't even begin to imagine how badly I need it.
Don't know. I heard there was a demonstration at the limit.
Maybe I can stack stuff so that they can't see in here. Oh, someone already saw me. Moving the box, presumably? I could go elsewhere and try to get praxis from doing other things. Or I could just not worry about that one computer. The one computer that I couldn't hack. Is this doable without invisibility? Does anyone have any ideas? You can go ahead and just speak up and tell me if you have a proposed way to approach it.
Hello? Don't get me started on that.
William Dagger, celebrity author and founder of the anti-augmentation organization Humanity Front. Speaking from the tarmac at Wayne County Airport, Taggart called the attacks
an extremely regrettable affair. I'd very much like
Who saw
to meet
me?
with David Seraph in person.
Oh, the guy in that room. Okay. So let's go back and let's use the vent. It's going to be the one that got away. I know, we're going to be at the final scene of this game. I'm going to sit there like, oh man, I totally could have hacked that one computer. Video games. I let it go. I let that 50 hacking experience go. As soon as you told me there wasn't enough XP in the game to get all the augments, I'm like... Peps are the thing I just stole. Single shot, non-lethal, concussive blast so strong it'll knock down an elephant. Our rules are that they finish talking and now they have to split up.
I saw something moving.
You didn't see shit. Chill out.
If anyone's here, come out now. Freeze!
You saw me through the window. Not supposed to be able to do that, dude. How long does the cloak last? It can't be terribly long, right? I'd probably have to use all of my hack tricks to hack it as fast as possible. That room is just not going to happen, I don't think. Basement I do want to go to eventually.
Cannot. Oh man, you're kidding me. They're finally gonna arm us with the peps?
That's right, my friend. The pulse.
Great to use the peps on these guys.
Single shot.
I have a room full of dudes that I just insta-peps.
Those gangers won't even know what hit them.
About time. CPD's been using those for a year already, and we got worse problems than them.
Yeah. Seems like that's something that a human could do, right? Silent takedown. Nobody heard it.
Anyone there?
Oh shit, apparently that still triggered it. How best to take out those two guys? I could totally do that. You just have to hum doo to yourself. Breaking people's arms. Just good guy things. Turn the corner before the camera sees me. Pocket secretary. Only in case of an emergency. Interesting. Trust you. Let me go ahead and make a save. I've been doing nothing but quick saving, which is setting myself up for making a mistake that I can't fix. Make a manual save in case I screw up soon. Doo-doo. The game. Doo-doo. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get Andrea to play this. I think she would like it. She liked Mass Effect and she liked Bioshock. This game kind of reminds me of both. Alrighty. This looks good. I think that it keeps you in the crouch state during that takedown as well. So everything about the visual animation, like the sounds that it plays, how tall Adam is not actually what's happening in game. Right. Need that 50 XP, man. Gotta get all the practice I can afford. Probably shouldn't have spent any on an inventory. It was a convenience upgrade. I totally could have dealt with just walking back and forth over and over. Didn't actually see anything. Nothing to worry about. I really want to take all these guys out. I don't think it's possible. Maybe if I had like a stun grenade, I could throw it in the dead center and take everybody out. I mean, I guess not everybody's facing each other. I kind of want to try it just for fun. There's so many people in that room. Oh, I'm a madman. Alright. Who else looking where is the first question here. There's dudes in here that I can maybe take out. Oh, they're in that door. Wish I could knock on walls like Metal Gear. Is that actually possible? Charming your way in and then hacking everything? Right. Is the front desk guy, like, permanently out, too? No matter what I do, he's always going to be knocked out. I could never, ever, ever talk my way in here. Right. You understand. Not an actual thing. It's really interesting to me. I feel like they're cheating to display the objectives being higher than you. I'm pretty sure most elevators are just teleporters. This is a safe spot, right? Sweet. We're out of here.
Access granted.
Disable. For that thing to move. More precious traveler XP.
Autopsy on that John Doe they brought in earlier. Morgue's off limits until he's through.
Again? Brooke was trespassing. Who cares if Sarah's rent a cop killed him?
Murder's not the issue. The way I hear it, our JD is a cog.
Cog is a
According to the first responders.
Shit.
augmented person that has had their brain enhanced. What does JD stand for? Oh, John Doe. That's right. Doy. You go ahead and sit in your chair. Other guy, you go ahead and get out of the room. Perfect. Does that count as in his vision cone? I thought Aug was an augmented person, or a cog was someone that had cognitive upgrades. Come with me, and you'll see. Cog is a slurrier slur. Let's see. Come with me, and you'll see a vent. That's all I got. So these were the ones that have like cameras connected to them. They have a little green element next to them. Hack. Oh, right. Gonna make it in time? Oh, I was just short of getting the other upgrade. Oh well. Womp womp. Cool. Done. This guy not... Faster change in the basement security hub. I love that. I love they have some little commentaries there where like the person in charge of security just leaves the username and password to turn off the security cameras on his unlocked computer. Violet, John Doe. I already know about that. Good. I might, now that I've got the expanded inventory, I might come back here and make a few loot runs. I feel like I can get back in pretty easily now that most of the guys are taken out. Howdy.
Sorry, baby. Can't do it through the bars.
I mean...
Hey, baby. You spring me out of here, and I'll take real good care of you.
I think that the one lady from Game of Thrones would disagree.
This ain't no zoo, you jerk. Besides, if it was, you'd be the freak everyone would come to see.
Just leave me alone, dude. Calm down. Too heavy. I see a bunch of bullshit in this room. I should probably... Now, there's technically two ways I can do my main quest, right? I'm trying to be careful. I could go up to the top floor and do it, or I could get it down here. And I want to be careful to trigger the main quest, because I'm guessing that's going to lock me out of stuff in the future. Is that true? Should I worry about trying to do the main quest stuff last if I'm trying to get as much stuff as I can? Reload speed upgrade, that'd be nice. Let me just drop this to see if I can use that. Combine with what? Oh yeah, hell yeah. Sweet. So it has 3 potential upgrades I see at the top there. Shouldn't immediately lock me out of stuff? Okay. Oh, so like, locking out means abandoning an area, is that correct? Never being able to revisit that opening tutorial mission with the terrorists, I assume. Energy bar. Oh, so I could get in here via the sewers as well. Man, this game is really impressive. Super cool. So I could have gotten in here through the sewers. I could have gotten in here through talking. Could have gotten in here through the vents. By stacking stuff and climbing around the back, hacking. It's pretty awesome. Wow, man, this is different.
Access granted.
Sweet. Sewer access. No trespassing. Alright, so there's 2 green thingies. See, I got tons of stop, so I should use those. Sweet. Why can't I keep going here? Does that block me as well? Confused. Did I never get this one? Oh, I already had it. Son of a bitch. Alright, well now I know. It's okay, I wasted 2. Confuse myself. Let's see where it puts me in the sewers. So the sewers can take you to several places. We can sneak into Derelict Row with them. Or somewhere else it was going to let us sneak into as well, if I recall. Oh, right on. That's another way to keep people from getting in here. I have more stuff to do still in the police station, but I wanted to see. The sewers aren't all connected. I see. There's dudes this far down? This close to the police station, huh?
I knew someone was here.
Nope. Alright, well, I don't need to explore the sewers just yet. I want to go ahead and wrap up the stuff that's down here. I sure did. That totes happened. Alright, let's wrap up inside the station. Is this game beatable without any levels and hacking at all? It's gotta be, right? Seems like there's so many things that have locked doors. I find that being really frustrating. It's really cool.
Access granted.
Sweet.
About time. You the home sec guy I was ordered to wait for? Tell
Yeah, that's
Manderley I
me.
didn't get the memo until I was halfway through the autopsy. By then, it was too late to close him up again.
Right. So you recovered the neural hub?
Tricky bit of work that was. A few inches lower and the bullet would have fried more than just the pedal connectors. As it is, I can't guarantee you'll get
Roll
anything
20,
useful
generic.
out of it, other than the fact that it's been modified.
Modified?
Highly recommend it.
Some kind of wet drive. But hey, I didn't look. Ultraviolet means ultraviolet, and I know how touchy you guys get when it comes to matters of national security. He's all yours. The hub's been detached, but I left it in the skull as ordered. Now, if you'll excuse me,
How else could I be down
got
here?
paperwork to fix.
Dude steps outside. Hey, he's got nuke virus software lying around. That's convenient. Hypostim? Drugs, basically? What does this do? Temporary increase of hit points. I was planning on it, actually. That's awful. I gotta get into his computer, right? Well, let's see. If he doesn't yell at me for hacking into his computer right in front of his face... then we'll not knock him out. Okay, that's a one-way. That's why I was confused.
Access granted.
Data looter. Sent a formal complaint to Captain Penn about the current lockdown. Being nervous about the solidity of my position. Understand your concerns. You know as well as I do that there are bigger fish trolling this pond. Vision's not in jeopardy. You're okay with me looking in your stuff? Like robbing you in front of you? Alright, as long as you're fine with it, then I won't break your bones. More things from Hugh Darrow. Did they make it free for all? Damn you, Obamacare. Mind if I turn off all of the alarms in the building over here while I'm here, dude? Alright, let's see. This universe, would you stop a Fed from robbing you blind? He doesn't even say anything, that's the best part.
Access granted.
What am I doing on XP here? I gotta be close to another one, right? 180. Very nice. Alright, we can get back here really easily to progress the main quest. I wanted to see what the difference is from progressing it on the top floor. Maybe I get info up there that I bring down here, you know? Turn off them lasers. Guy's just like, he himself is like doo-doo-doo.
Access granted.
Cool. Oh, this is the way I could have just walked straight up front. There were lasers in the way, see? But there's a panel for the lasers on both sides. But it would have been hard because the camera would have been on. Is there another way to deal with cameras other than to find the console to disable them? Like, is there like a weapon that can take them out? It's not loud. Alright, let's see if we can do the side quest and then do the thing that's all the way upstairs, and then we'll come down to the morgue. Wrap that up. This is going to be a story for these cops in the future. Remember that day every single person in the facility was mysteriously knocked out with their bones broken? You can shoot them with loud boomsticks. See? There's not like a thing that disables electrical devices, though, I guess. That's my question. There's the one that got away. So sad.
To offer my deepest sympathies and assure him that these attacks have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally...
Actually, I think it was through a vent on this floor, wasn't it?
Takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
EMP grenades work. No, that's not the one we want. This might be right. I think this is right.
We're gonna stay here until I get some answers, kid. We're talking about some serious fucking crimes.
Crimes? What are you talking about, man? My brother's missing and you want to charge him? Typical.
All right.
You're gonna tread the wind. Right.
When was the last time you saw Lucky? Who was he with?
I told you.
I really wish I could grab this guy and pull him into the vent.
We was hanging with some old friends.
Old friends. Listen, we know you both used to run with the Motor City Painters. We know Jason is still in deep, and we know he's into something big.
Yo, you got all the answers. Why you bothering me?
Okay, smart mouth. How does AUG trafficking grab you, huh? Does that ring a bell? Maybe the DRBs are having a chat with your brother right now. So, now you've got nothing to say. I've got all day, kid.
You're really banging that desk. Guys guys facing from where you can see me. Guy right next to the vent can totally see me as well. I need to use my new super gun. I feel like this room is doable. It's hard to tell who's looking where, though. Really need to get that vision cone upgrade later. I could try using the stun gun. Let's try that. When he's on the other side. It makes some noise though, doesn't it? It's not completely quiet.
Gunfire!
Anyone there?
Nope. Okay, that was pushing it. Pop it out of the vent, knocking the guy out. Oh, I love this game. All right, I don't know if having this vent helps me at all. I mean, I guess I can throw a grenade in there. I guess I got to listen in on them. Do I have like a flashbang or something, maybe? I haven't really looked at my options in a while. Whiskey, grenade, fragmentation mine, nuke virus, automatic unlocking. Maybe it's time to try this new fancy thing, huh?
Hello? Must have been nothing.
The wind. That's not gonna cut it either. Maybe if I snuck in the room and like... I'm curious how long it takes for it to go from hostile to the entire police station is alerted to my presence, you know? I could try just popping in there and doing a bunch of takedowns in a row. Don't see anything.
Hey, are you alright?
Nope, nothing to see here.
Hey, are you alright?
Shoot, okay, I think that's doable, though. I can do it without triggering hostile. I just gotta land all the hits. I think this can be done. Now, I might need to knock out the innocent guy that's being questioned for it to work. That guy was there the whole time? He's the one that's consistently hitting me. Harming innocents, oh no. Who would do that? That guy's not even innocent. He's probably the least innocent person in this building that I've been knocking out, right? Shit. One thing that keeps getting me is, like, accidentally hitting the wall that I'm on, especially when I'm firing from cover. I don't know how to prevent that. How does he keep seeing me? Is it sound? It seems like each of these attempts plays out so wildly differently, even though like my positioning and order of events are fairly similar. Most of these cops are corrupt. Totally worth it. I'm not a bad person.
right. Who's fooling around? What the hell happened here?
Tagging further back appears to be the way to do it. Is that everybody? Did I do it? Worth it. Sorry, buddy. Hey, first try. You didn't have anything on him. Not even worth it. Oh, what happened to the stack of dudes? Oh, they're over by the vent. That's fine. Hey, what the hell is happening here? This is just swell in this room right now. Y'all are going to have a really interesting Monday. This game can be silly depending on how you play it. Alright. Come on, man. Alright, well I guess you can't all fit in that room. 311 credits. Worth it. Totes worth it. Okay, let's see. Anger management seminar. Just need to event.
Access granted.
Based on reports from other cities, this pro versus anti-crap is only going to get worse. Everyone wants to stay alert for altercating AUGs and non-AUGs and keep things from getting out of control. Security courses, John Doe and Morgue. Got it. Brought that dude all the way upstairs for questioning. How close are we now? 105. So an XP bonus node would be the tits right now, basically. I really should have talked to the guy at the front and then come in and knocked everybody out for no reason. Oh well.
Access granted.
Hey. Patrol officers, volume of comes from our CIs. Ballers are packing more firepower. And so there's lots of little clues on the computers that there's some guns in there you can go find. Police drug policy's been revised. 0 tolerance for transgressions. Alright, that's everything there was to do out here, right? Yup. Just gotta go down to the morgue. I think we've done everything there is to do in this building, other than to, like, come back later and, loot the hell out of this place and sell it to the local arms dealer. Totally just good guy things. Yeah, right. Probably gotta keep sneaking. Alright, down to the morgue. Off we go. There are dudes who I forgot about knocking out. I really want to go in this room. Just a mysteriously opening door. Nothing to be concerned about. Whoa, all of them saw me at once there. Alright, let's just leave that room alone. If only I had silent flashbang grenades, right? Or invisibility, I guess. I feel like invisibility would make a lot of the crap that I'm trying to do work a lot more easily. Is that 2 praxis? How much was that? Gotta be 2, right? 3 seconds. Yeah, that's not... I don't even know if that's enough to hack. It's enough to get, like, quickly past the dude, but that's about it.
If anyone's here, come out now. I think you're seeing things. Forget it. It was nothing.
Oh.
Perhaps they feared what might happen once the hostage situation is regardless.
I heard something. Get back up!
You didn't hear shit. Oh wow. You just shotgun me? Insta-dead. Nice. There was another guy in that room that whole time, not just the guy that I knocked out there. I think I just need to let that room go as well. I'd love to get in there, but don't think it's gonna happen. Where was the... There's a vent near here I could use, right? Yeah, bathroom vent. Doo-doo-doo. This is technically what my boss wanted me to do, right? I was like, you know, I could just go in there and ask them. And he's like, whatever. I want you to go in there and knock everybody out. Murder the entire police department. Not really necessary, just do it. Alright. Whatever you say, JT Dog Zone. Okay. Hey man, I'm back. I just had to go rob some more people.
Boss, I got the neural hub. Looks like it's been modified with some kind of wet drive. Pritchard should have a look at it.
No, don't bring it here. Frank's not finished running his diagnostic, and I don't want to risk connecting any tech to our networks till he's done.
Especially if the tech is military. So what do you want me to do?
Take the hub to your apartment. I'll have Frank contact you there.
Alright, I'm gonna try sneaking out through the sewers so we can explore some more area. I think I just got a level up. If I were to use the level up, what would I use it on? Or would I try to save? Get my progression upgrade. Probably be the jumping. That costs 2. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to learn about going to my apartment? I see. Yeah, the alternate, the lethal playthrough or the talking playthrough, like I was at my apartment probably like 6 hours ago. Howdy, friend. Shows him as green. I can't imagine he stays green. That just means they haven't aggroed me yet, basically. Sewer mission. The apartment has unlimited storage as well, right? Nothing to see here. Cyberpunk sewer dweller criminal guys. I gotta get more stun gun ammo. Oh, hello. Those guys don't show as gray, so they're just...
Oh, let me guess, you got nothing to spare. That's alright, man.
Alright, just open with that. Then I'm definitely not gonna have anything to spare you, but... Some people's kids, man. Alright, can I see... Do I already have a map of the sewer? There's multiple exits. That's a pretty fast track. I guess if you can avoid the electrified stuff, it's a pretty fast track to the morgue. If you're just trying to get there as fast as possible. It's interesting. Alright, so I think we want to get the guy that's sitting on the box first. That was cool. Who's alarmed? Oh, the guy was alarmed. Very briefly. That's funny. There's a guy around the corner here.
Son of a bitch! We need help here! Try me now!
Shit. I didn't have any, I didn't have any juice to knock him down. That's my mistake there. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. Not a lot in the sewers. Oops. I was hoping I could jump up. Hey, I'm back on the surface with all kinds of quest shit to do. And lots of things to sell. So how many gun merchants are in the town here? Like, is there one that's closer to the police station than the guy that's in the, What happens if I just go in the front door here? I might have locked myself out of this other side quest, huh? Unless if it's on the computer at the entrance. Guess we're about to find out. Nope, I'll talk to you.
Yeah?
Hey, Chet Wagner.
What do you want?
Information.
Then go bother the receptionist, Chrome Boy,
Fantastic.
instead
The
of
one
wasting my
guy didn't
goddamn
knock out.
time.
Not that kind of information. I want to know about the Seraph Industries case.
Ha ha! And I want a blowjob and a vintage 05 bar GT, so I guess we both keep on dreaming. Huh? Metalhead?
Megas are susceptible to pressure.
You talk tough, but we both know that's all you can do. Deep down, you're nothing but a coward. Well, trust me, tough guy. I'm the real thing. If you don't give me what I want, I won't beat you up. I'll kill you.
Now listen, man, we obviously got off on the wrong foot here, right? I don't want no trouble.
Talk.
Okay, look. I just came in one morning, and there was an email with my new assignment in it. Official business. But there were also specific instructions. I had to check out the lab for footage from an IntelliCam. They told me to take it and leave it near a garbage can somewhere near the lake.
What was on it?
Well, it's not crystal clear, but mainly it shows the boys who attacked Seraph as they were breaching the labs. And it looked like they were bringing something in with them. Impossible to tell what.
Who asked you to do this?
You think I know? Orders are orders around here. They always come from above. And nobody asks
that wanted
questions.
poster behind
Just do
him.
what they say, and you hope you don't end up like Secretary Haas over there.
United
Thank
in their cause
you.
to find a common ground.
I guess there maybe were like 5 other dudes in there that could have been necessary for the quest. I don't know how I could possibly knock that guy out. Given how many civilians are in the room, I guess I could use the knockout shotgun, maybe. Oh, they're like outside my apartment? Or in my apartment? Interesting. Alright, let me go sell some shit. Maybe salvage some more things from the police department, depending on how long it takes me to move back and forth between them. Right. I do like the Alpha, Beta, Omega thing. Down and then west a little bit, I think. I want to say it's like right in here. It's like they intentionally put this guy as far away as possible from the two loot centers. Makes sense. Whiskey, beer. Vodka, hypostim. Lots of pistol ammo. What are mine templates for? Ooh, that's cute. So gas grenades knock people out, and EMP grenades disable electronics. See if that works on my shotgun thingy. One sec. Let's go ahead and sell it.
See you soon.
I'm gonna go ahead and go to my apartment so I can deposit some stuff, because there's stuff that I don't want to get rid of. Well, let's see. Yeah, it's hard. How patient do I want to be? Do I really want to go back in and slowly take everything out of... I don't think I do. I think it would just take way too long. Alright. Well, I got a ton of credits, so until the game sends me somewhere else, I'll just deal with it. Let me go ahead and go to my apartment, and we'll progress the main story. Holy shit. Basically went in all these apartments, totally explored the police department. I think there was only one room that I couldn't really get into. The main conference area with all the guys at the desks, I couldn't take those guys out either. But as explored as it was going to get. So if you just talk your way in there, can you go up to everybody's computers and they don't care, basically? Howdy.
Have you found anything? Please, I've got to know what really happened to Megan.
I've investigated all of Detective Chase's leads. You were right. Something was off with Megan's case.
So, what did you find?
Someone in the government, a man named Manderley, ordered that a specially appointed medical examiner perform the autopsy. He bypassed the local ME. Simply put, that's not a good sign.
It sure doesn't sound good.
There were only 3 people who got out of the labs alive. Me and 2 others. One died in the hospital a few days later. The second one, a lab tech, was ready to give a detailed description of what he saw. Funny thing is, by the time the investigators got to him, he couldn't remember a thing.
You sound like you don't believe that.
I don't. Not from the reports I've read. I think someone got to him first. I got my hand on a test report that confirms what was bothering Chase. The attackers used excessive measures to make bodies and equipment unidentifiable.
Oh my God, Megan. What do you make of this, Adam?
I don't know exactly. I guess the idea was to leave no traces, no DNA evidence that would link back to them. But it just seems a bit too convenient. An officer assigned to the case was asked to get rid of a major piece of evidence.
I can go and report each of these as I
Footage
find
from
them,
one
I
of our
think.
telecams showed fuzzy images of the attackers bringing something inside the labs.
What? What were they bringing in?
I don't know. But for someone higher up to want that evidence gone, it must have been important.
So what you're telling me is we couldn't find anything conclusive?
No, I'm sorry. But one thing's for sure. Somebody's been hard at work covering up and destroying evidence related to this case. Somebody with power.
Probably
who wanted to
Seraph would
erase
be my
anything
guess.
that might have
He's
made the
Mr. Power,
investigation
Mr.
linger.
Erase Things. Why wouldn't I give her the bracelet?
I'm sorry, Cassandra. I wish I had more tangible answers to give you. But I did stumble on something I think you should have.
Is there a separate inventory for key items?
I found Megan's bracelet. I'm sure she'd want you to have it.
Oh, Adam, that's very kind of you. Her grandmother gave it to her. She loved that bracelet very much. Thank you for all you did. And
no props.
Do you know exactly how Megan died?
I do. Her neck was snapped and her body was burned.
I read the reports. She didn't suffer, Cassandra. I can promise you that.
Thank you, Adam. It's not much, but it still brings me
Detached
some
is I didn't ask for this mode,
I miss
right?
her so much.
Don't worry, Cassandra. This is not over. I don't know how.
I gotta go pick all my good guy
I'll get
options
to the
after I
bottom of
just broke the
I knew I
bones
was
of
right to
every
trust
police
you,
officer in
Adam.
Detroit.
But please, be careful. It's strange.
Video
I
games.
thought knowing what really happened would make me feel better. But nothing will ever justify this. My daughter is gone, and I'll never get her back. I wish I could be sure she gets justice.
Trust me.
Supporting the
She
healthcare
will.
industry. That's a good way to think about it. Hey, achievement unlocked motherly ties. Okay. All I have left is the main quest.
Where are you, Jensen? I haven't gone all night.
Hello, Pritchard. I'm almost in my apartment now.
Well, when you do get in there, connect the neural hub to your computer. I've created a secure tunnel, and I'll take over remotely.
You can
Thanks,
access my
Pritchard.
personal computer.
Who do you think configured your security protocols?
He knows what porn I watch. He's gonna use it against me. And who wouldn't?
Welcome home, Mr. Jensen.
That's one thing that's going to be really interesting, just politically, once we get to a phase where millennials and older are the ones running for office, and it'll be easy to access a lot of their online activity and history. Like, either we as a culture are going to have to just be okay with things, or there's going to be a lot of people who will never be able to work in public office because of one picture on social media.
My people.
Alright, let's stash some stuff, right? That's what this thing does. So if I drop things in here, they stay in here forever. I never have to worry about it. This is the mine template. I'll save that for later. Oh, it just stays on the floor no matter what? I see. I should never need these, so I can save myself the space. I can hack everything right now. Okay. I think that's everything that I want. Right on. Just collecting energy supplements, that's how I do. Painkillers. It's hard to cope sometimes. Don't know if this matters. I doubt anyone ever allowed to come in here. Screw with my shit. This whole, I'm so tortured I had to break my mirror. / we don't have any reflection mechanics in the game. Wouldn't it be cool to be so
hub's
cool that
connected.
you permanently have sunglasses?
Now be quiet and let me concentrate.
I need his name, Pritchard, not his entire genetic history.
That's not his DNA. It's the data he was trying to steal from us before he... My God, Jensen. Your suicide hacker didn't kill himself.
You obviously didn't see his brain splattered all over the floor.
No,
He was
no, you
commanded
don't
to.
understand. The wet drive modification in this chip, it allows someone to hack through you. It
That's
turns
cool.
you quite literally into a human proxy.
So he wasn't working alone. Someone off-site was doing the actual hacking.
That's really
Exactly.
cool.
And whoever it was tried to hide his location by using multiple satellites. But I may have just traced him to here, an abandoned factory complex in Highland Park.
Get me the address, Pritchard. Because if we're lucky, whoever pulled our terrorist strings might still be there.
Sweet.
Nice work, Adam. Frank tells me you also shut down a transmission that was coming from Derelict Row?
That I did.
What was that?
It was keeping an open back door into our network.
So somebody could get in and obtain our passcodes anytime they want. I guess Francis owes me one.
Don't make him sweat it. I want you to focus on finding the bastards who attacked us. Farida, are you there?
So that was like the next quest that he was about to send me on?
Reading me?
Loud and clear.
It's funny.
Meet me near that antenna you shut down in Derelict Row. I'm doing a flyover to make sure everything's okay, and I can pick you up there.
On my way.
Funny. And it said I have 2 praxis, right? Ooh, how often do I get this opportunity to take something that requires 2 points? So, let's see. My progression upgrades are jumping. Ooh, silently would be nice too. And breaking walls. And we said that the thing that lets you break through walls also shows you that they're breakable, is that right? What were the other big ones? Hacking stealth I'm not as concerned about. Vision cones would be great, but I can get away without it. See-through walls would be great too. Gotcha, because right now I can technically blow up walls, but I don't know which walls are bombable. I think I'll take that one. Well... It's hard. Could do cloaking now. It's just that 3 seconds is so short. Like, I would need to get all the upgrades for it to be worth it. And it's not going to get me access to anything right now. I think I need to have the longevity upgrade 2 to be able to hack that terminal. Alright. Even though it doesn't cost me 2. Well, let's see. Move silently will be great, right? If I do the slow fall thing, does that make a ton of noise? I assume it does, right? How much higher of a jump is this? Is this basically equivalent to being able to jump up 1 box higher? Oh, it would still matter in those situations where I needed to stack 3 things. I think I'm going to do the move through heavy objects and punch through wall. It's pretty high. Okay. Maybe I'll do that one next then. Gotta break into people's apartments and move their fridges around now. Someone's gotta be hiding a secret stash behind their fridge, right? I'm gonna go in one apartment and move a fridge just to see if there's anything back there, or if it's mostly just for fun that they let you do it. Yeah, it said it was 3 meters, but I don't know what that is equal to in terms of in-game jump height. I guess it would help to know what the base jump height is. 3 meters is about the height of 2 people, right? It's pretty high. A little bit less than the height of 2 people standing on each other's shoulders.
Jensen, I'd appreciate it if you instructed your street informants to use more conventional means of contacting you.
What are you talking about, Pritchard?
I mean, I found a message stapled to your door. Colo, alley off Bagley Avenue, Ezekiel. How cryptic.
That's near Seraph HQ. I'll look into it. Oh, and it's Cholo.
Side quest near Seraph HQ. Let's do that first. Thanks for listening to my communications, dude. Jerkface. Oh, wow. Probably could have gotten that without moving the dumpster, right? Should start moving heavy things just in case, though. Oh, right, I remember this. I'm like, why is all this heavy shit over here? I think it's because when I came here last time... Oh, what's this do? Oh. Well... That's what it does? Maybe I would turn that on purpose, if I had, like if I had the rebreather thing that makes me immune to gas so I could kill people who come in and walk in on me. Why would I turn that on? Why would that be in that room in the first place? It's wild. Alright, I'm gonna walk the long way.
I'd appreciate it if you instructed your street informants to use more conventional means of contacting you.
What are you talking about, Pritchard?
I mean, I found a message stapled to your door. Colo, alley off Bagley Avenue, Ezekiel. How cryptic.
That's near Seraph HQ. I'll look into it. Oh, and it's Cholo.
Nobody cares that I'm super strong and moving this shit all over the place. Seraph Puppets. Oh man, alright, I guess there is a reward for moving heavy things. People leave credit shits under all of the dumpsters. Makes perfect sense. I'm not actually going to go look at every fridge and move it, although I kind of want to. Anything new to sell from here, do I? Right next to the gas station. No, it's okay. Go ahead and quick save, so I don't have to walk all the way back here. Oh, there's just a barrel back there? Oh, there's shit back there. Well, where's my dumpsters? You guys not keep dumpsters in the nice part of town? Really? Wow, I just need like one dumpster, maybe two. Can't move the vending machine. I don't know if I ever went in this alley earlier. Hey, this guy. He's only here because he survived the first mission, right?
I see you got my message, Cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on that gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother. Chink left the pocket secretary behind. Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or to leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
Thanks, dude. Alright, what's this new pocket secretary? Alpha and Blue are Oscar Mike. Some blue legs to cover your six, extract and secure data, rendezvous at designated landing zone. Huh. China boy. So that didn't trigger a new quest. Should I know where that is supposed to be going to? I don't recognize that at all. Or is that something that might come up in a later mission? Like, cool. Codes. Awesome. Probably just codes for later. Or otherwise it would trigger another side quest, I assume. Cool if they put something back here. Really need a dumpster. They make this area out to be all nice. There's totally people just digging in the trash. So I proceed digging trash everywhere. At least I'm not the only one. Some vending machines I can move. Not these ones.
I can do that.
Can you? I don't think I noticed all the cops all over the place before. Heavily armed and armored cops. Is it a thing that I can process now? Yeah, that was one of the things I wanted to do. That happened when I first walked out of the police station, I think. Strolling on back in here. Still a couple guys that I didn't take out. I like that they can kind of just make you come back here, just assuming that you must have taken everybody out. Yeah, I'll take the XP.
You don't want to get no closer, Og.
Alright, don't get no closer.
Come on.
Working on it. Not enough energy. Oh. I know there's a guy around that corner now. Probably should have quick saved before I walked into Derelict Row. I saw that the two dudes that were left over were far enough away from each other. I figured I was safe. Just in the alleyway somewhere, maybe near the crawl space that leads across the map. Now, if I... Since this is an option that I could do it now, but if I waited until later, it would eventually become a quest. Am I hearing you right on that? I don't remember when this was. This was after the side quest. You must just save as you cross through that threshold. Alright, well that thing you're talking about is... this way.
Fucking Motor City bang.
Oh, it only becomes a quest if you talk to her. Oh, okay. Cool. So, like, near one of these, basically. Let's see if I can find her. Is she gonna stand out, or is she gonna... Should I probably try talking to all the NPCs? Okay, well thank you. If you could look it up, I'd appreciate it. It was so long ago now, I didn't write down what they said because I assumed it would give me a quest.
You look like a guy that gets around. You did look like it. Stay out of the sewer. A lot of shit going down in there lately.
I like the sewers. Assuming that if she is an important NPC, she'll have a name when I highlight her.
Hey, Jensen. Long time no see.
Hey, look at that. We found her.
Jensen. My God, it's been a while. Remember me? We used to work the old 17th precinct back in the day. Man, I wish I could go with the good old you haven't changed at all bit, but...
No, I have permanent sunglasses
bullshit,
now.
Right?
Yeah, I guess that's one way to put it. You look a little different too, Xander. What's your new gig?
Deep cover. I'm keeping tabs on the derelict row ballers for now. I've got to hunch something big's coming.
Why do I get the sudden feeling you're about to include me into that something big?
Because you're clever. That and the fact that, well, it's pretty obvious.
So I mean, going to meet at the transmission tower is probably taking me out of this map,
case
right?
I'm on,
So I'm getting on a helicopter.
we're stalling and we could use a little external help.
There being a helicopter landing.
I'm with IA now, and we're working a sting on a dirty cop named Jack O'Malley. Elusive motherfucker. I mean, Men in Black elusive. We know he's involved in drugs, weapon dealing, tied into the gangs. But he's clever, and we just can't seem to pin anything on him. I swear he's got friends in high places.
Okay, and where do I fit in all this?
You're an outsider. You can go places we legally can't. I need someone to do a couple of things. Break into his apartment, sneak into DRB territory, and finally, go undercover posing as a hitman.
Probably already broken into his
This guy's
apartment.
nothing minor, Jensen. He's the real deal. Major player, major consequences. We have to get him before shit hits the fan. You in?
How about the target, O'Malley? Got any more info?
He's a cop, but he went on assignment with the feds for a while. No
Wonder if that's a
reports,
guy
no
that
address,
had the
nothing.
big stash
We're
of
pretty
stuff
sure
in
he
his
got tied up
apartment.
in major covert ops, but never got anything solid on him. He has a badge, but he doesn't feel like a cop at all.
I haven't walked the beat in a while. Could you give me a quick sit rep of the local gangs?
You know, gangs are not the finest example of
Cops say
evolution.
sit rep? I thought that was a military thing. I guess it
Everything's
would be
pretty
both.
much the same. The derelict row ballers are still dealing and stealing, getting into fights with OGs, and defacing augmented people's property.
Yeah, right. Upstanding citizens.
And then on the other end of the spectrum, you have the Motor City bangers. Ignorant scumbags just like the DRBs, only some of them are augmented scumbags.
Can't let a guy like that roam free. I'm in.
All right then, let's get to work. Like I said, I've got a couple of very promising leads, but O'Malley's got friends among the powers that be. I wouldn't be able to get my hands on a warrant, even if I had footage of the perp confessing in real time as he's finger painting his motive on the wall in the victim's blood. So I guess we're gonna have to break a few rules.
The rules would only slow me down.
Okay. But we have to be careful how we handle this. It could
Let's
discredit
go over here
your
and talk about
investigation.
discrediting investigations.
But thing is, Jensen,
I knock out every cop in
There
Detroit.
simply won't be an investigation.
Hey, lovely.
You know
Hang
me.
out.
I usually play by the book. Only this time, the bad guy's a friend of the
Are you going till 6 today?
Yeah.
So what am I looking for?
Who's
in
this
O'Malley's
asshole? It looks like
apartment?
Keanu
Information,
You would really like
drugs,
this game, I think.
weapons.
It's like Mass
Basically
Effect
anything you think
and
you may use to build
Bioshock.
a stronger case against him.
Shooter RPG.
The more you get, the better.
Is it easy?
Yes.
Awesome.
Okay. What's this about
It can
getting
be
into
easy,
DRB territory?
depending on how you want to
Yeah, I
play
need you to get in there and track down a shipment of weapons for me.
How was
We
your day?
managed to gain access to
pretty good.
solid information
I'll
that
play
will
your
tie
effect
to
when I'm
O'Malley, but
talking.
I need proof it's really there. They've probably stashed it around somewhere.
A cop dealing weapons to a criminal
I,
anti-drug gang? Not a pretty picture.
Had been doing an
Not that right.
analysis
I guess we
just
both
on my
agree.
computer,
Nothing good can come out
but
of
it got
this,
to
huh?
the point, and I did it
I
for
don't know
3
where
different
exactly the
things
DRB's cache is,
by hand.
I know
but it
there's
got
a
to the
bonus
point
for
where I was
you
like,
if
nah,
you
fuck,
manage
I'm
to sneak in
scripting
and out
this.
without being spotted.
Because I gotta now do it for 15 things
Yeah.
at 20 different
What about
energies.
the undercover?
And I'm like, fuck it, I'm
Posing as a
scripting
hitman.
this.
O'Malley's crafty and even a bit paranoid.
So I got that to work. It's
He's
running
always
on
using
the
proxies,
cluster at
scapegoats, and red
Maryland.
herrings to get us
I'm
off
sure
his
someone
ass.
can find the relevant
But after months
XKCD
of
about whether you
schmoozing,
should automate
we finally
something.
got through to one of his guys. It
was
turned
an
it into a
investment
mole.
in future Andrea.
He provides us with information, stuff like that.
And he's gonna be my way in.
Well, and thankfully, this
Exactly.
is something that
Yesterday,
Eric Charles
another one
taught
of
me.
O'Malley's guys
So I'm
whacked
writing a
someone,
paper,
a drug dealer.
and it has a
There's
lot of
witness,
figures in
but
it.
we don't have any details.
And I have
O'Malley
3
does, and
scripts
he wants
that
someone
make
to take care of
all of the
mess.
figures.
The usual guy just got busted for
And
possession.
so when people
So
are
the
like,
contact
because Brenda's
will
like,
send you
oh,
in
can you
post as his
change the
replacement.
access label
O'Malley will be waiting
on
for you
this?
in
And
an
she's
alley
like,
next
on
to the
all
police
of
station.
them. And I was like, that is not a problem. Because
You have
I
it
have that
lost your touch,
scripted.
Jensen.
I just
We
change
think
it.
O'Malley will
go,
ask you to
it
retrieve the
goes.
murder weapon, use it to kill the witness, and then
Nice
try
when
and
that
figure out a
happens.
scapegoat he can
You're
arrest
already
later.
ready with the script.
What you need to do is get that weapon and bring it to me.
And what about the witness?
We're almost positive he's a member of the MCBs. Once you know the location,
I feel like I know this
you need to
voice.
get there, take care of any opposition, and prep him for retrieval.
Prep him?
Well, you know,
Who,
he's a
the
gang
guy with
banger,
the permanent
Jensen.
sunglasses?
He's not going
her.
to turn in peacefully, but we need him alive. So I guess you're going to have to play this one macho and knock him out. One of our guys will then just happen to stumble upon him. You know, serendipity.
Okay, let's do this. You can contact me on my info link if
Those
anything
glasses
comes
are
up.
permanent.
Excellent.
They're part of his
Oh,
body.
and Jensen, one last
okay.
thing. To
Watch
protect
out,
my
Ben's
cover,
gonna-
it'd be better if you only contact me again once you've taken care of everything.
Can do. Oh man, side quest galore. Good looking out of this names. This is my wife Andrea. I'm sure you all know her.
Hey, Andrea's here. Here comes science.
So one of the cool things about this game is that you can augment yourself, and you get XP that you spend on augments, so you can do things like make yourself better at conversations.
Can you remove the glasses?
Nope. Always have sunglasses, because that's how cool you are. You can stealth, you can hack, you can be strong and move heavy things like fridges, you can jump higher, and the promise of the game is that no matter how you want to play it, you can play it your way. So if you want to sneak around, you can spend the whole game sneaking. If you want to hack stuff, you can get away with hacking. If you want to be lethal and shoot everybody, you can shoot them. These
That
people
must
are
have
not
taken a lot of work to make it so versatile.
Oh yeah, there's basically every mission we've done, there's been like 3 or 4 different ways to get in. Like maybe you can hack your way in.
What year is this game?
This is the weapon cache. 2011.
Oh, wow. Oh, alright.
Just for future reference.
Small text.
Teeny tiny. So like I'm only able to move this thing because I just got an upgrade that makes me stronger. Before I could not lift boxes that heavy. Alright, I never got to explore that because I couldn't lift things yet. Let's see where it takes us.
The graphics look pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I don't know, 2011 was like 6 years ago, wasn't it? No, 7.
What does bad grab mean?
Bad touch.
I also
Show
have
me
an
on the
upgrade that
doll
makes me
where he
take
touched you, Dylan.
no fall damage. I really think you would like this game. You should totally check it out. Alright, this must have been... Is there like a breakable wall in here? This is super suspicious. I don't think I've been in here before. I don't know how else I would have gotten in here since I had to move that heavy thing out of the way. Ooh. Maybe I need to stack heavy stuff to get up there. Is there a hole in the ceiling somewhere? Ah! Cute. Probably might need to have the high jump skill as well. Let's see.
Ah, it's a Metroid game.
It can be. Because
That's
there's
Metroid
other ways I could have done this, right? If I didn't have the jump augment. But it's up to you if you want to be focused on that. You could do all your augments as being combat upgrades to make it easier. You could totes play this game on easy though.
Can I just make it so that I jump like Lara Croft?
Pretty much. I think that's what the jump upgrade does. And they give you cookies for everything in this game. It just gave me 300 XP just for finding this area.
Hey!
So that's my favorite part of the game. I'm gonna go way over the how long to beat estimate because I just love getting all the cookies for exploring things.
Where the hell is De Silva getting all this stuff?
I don't know. Some Irish guy.
That's it? Some stranger offers to keep supplying us with enough firepower to take out a small army, and all
Never
he
been in
knows
here.
he talks funny? There ain't no such thing as a fruit. What the hell?
Whoops, they heard me.
Good job. Now you have to go in there and kill him.
I'm trying to be as non-lethal as possible, so I'm
you
trying to knock him
serious?
out. Yeah,
Why?
I like it. Now, I don't yet have the ability to do a takedown from dropping, right? But that's something you get with an augment.
I heard that.
You didn't hear shit.
Did you get that cool cut animation because you stealthed him?
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus, did you have to break his arm?
I know, right? So, I, earlier before you got here, I had a mission where I had to go to the police station and find some evidence. And, like, I could have just gone to the front desk and said, hey, can I come in and see the evidence? But instead, I went through the back door and I knocked out every cop in the police station. And at the end, I was like, what? I need to get all the XP. You get more XP for knocking people out. And this name was like, you know, you could have gone in the front and got the XP for that and then knocked everybody out. I'm like, oh. Okay. Yeah, so sometimes they'll give you access codes for stuff if you haven't leveled up hacking, but I leveled up hacking, so. I feel like I've been in this room before. What is this? Is it a rocket launcher? Whoa. That probably sells for buku bucks. Oh shit. How much space does it take up? I'm a peace-loving hero. Good God. Okay, well at least it reorients the inventory to get it to fit. I'll have to sell that as soon as I can. Give me my money. Totally, I've never been in here before. This might only be accessible through,
Events?
Yeah, having the power that lets me remove heavy shit, but I don't think there's anything that's only accessible through one power. There's only a handful of keypads in the game that don't have associated codes. That's cool, Scarf. Whoa, where's this? Oh, more Traveler XP. Fantastic. These guys are just regular hobos, not murder hobos? What's up?
You meet all types in this city.
That you do. Game takes place in Detroit in the future. It's about
How did they know?
augments.
That's mean.
Detroit's already like this. This is just set in the future.
How do they know that in the future, like nowadays, it would be a shithole? Was it a shithole in 2011?
Yes, Detroit's been a shithole for a long time. Ben, oh my god, Ben.
He almost fell.
You moron.
He managed to save himself.
At least he didn't,
and now
like,
he's
destroy
pretending
anything.
like it didn't happen.
I think we don't want to screw with the valves. I learned my lesson earlier. Oh wait, we might want to screw with that valve. Can also get an augment that lets me breathe poison. So I'm just going to turn the poison off.
Can you just shoot a bunch of crows at people?
There's no crow shooting power.
That's too bad.
I know that that's high priority for you.
I really liked that power. Especially when you get it, the upgrade, so that it like duplicates on itself.
Mm-hmm. I guess this is the other way I could have gotten in here. I could have snuck in through the sewers. Oh, there's a guy right here. Shit.
So I've been getting comments on my paper, and so I have this paper. It shows results from a couple different models that I tried to fit to the data. It doesn't fit. So anyway, it's a null result. But I have 3 models, and they all contain. So the 3 models for the Andromeda Galaxy. And they all are modeling the dark matter as this big cloud with these little subclouds or clumps in them. And so, and I've got 3 models and they all have clumps. And someone who was commenting on paper was like, oh, can you include a non-clumped model just for comparison? Which is basically like, can you just basically redo your whole analysis one more time and develop a new model? And so I get to say to them, actually, we know about 14 dwarf galaxies, so these little sub-galaxies that are like these little clumps, in M31. So a non-clumped model would not be realistic. Boom. Stop making me do work I don't want to do. Bitch.
Nice.
But, like, it's those kinds of comments that just infuriate me when you're at this stage in a paper. It's, like, almost done. It's in its final round of internal review, and someone's like, oh, could you just, like, redo everything?
Mm-hmm. What's up, Vitor?
Like, no, I can't.
I was hoping that would work better. Alright, well...
What is that?
It's a stun gun.
Why don't you just shoot him? I mean, you killed all those cops.
I didn't kill any of the cops. I knocked them all out. They're all sleeping with broken bones. Did you consider starting from scratch? Just an idea.
God.
Have you, like, thought about doing everything all over again for no reason?
No, I haven't, because I like my sanity.
So there's nothing I can move out of the way to get to these guys.
I'm just glad I have an answer to that.
How about my...
There's like two kinds of comments. Useful ones, and then obnoxious ones you have to figure out how you can weasel your way out of it. Like, how do I address this comment with the minimal amount of work?
Right. I just gotta jump over this.
And shoot him. Are they Japanese?
No.
Oh.
Well.
That's why you should shoot him.
Thanks,
just declub.
Even though I don't care about getting detected,
so
it might be hard to kill these guys, because I'm gonna have to shoot at least one of them with the stun gun. I don't have any tranq darts for my rifle, unfortunately, and I don't think I can buy any more.
Although, sir, your responses have told me that you understand that I did a good job of giving context instead of just coming in here and going like, God, they want me to make a damn no sub-halo model for M31.
Come on, guys.
Alright, just shoot them. Just shoot them. Don't stun them.
But I gotta save my ammo.
No,
I gotta save my ammo on
You've
the
probably
peps.
got plenty of ammo.
You don't know that.
Pew pew pew. Yeah, shoot him in the head. Shoot him in the head. Why aren't you shooting him in the head? You're gonna die again.
I keep hitting the cover that I'm popping out of.
You're gonna die. They're gonna fuck you up.
There's one.
How many of those clips do you have?
Not many.
Well, you probably shouldn't, you know, waste them. You should probably use the nice cheap bullets.
Doo-doo.
Oh, perfect. I'll shoot him.
Worth it. I wasted 2 shots on those guys. What does the pocket secretary say? Antenna is fully operational. Oh, right on. So you can get to the antenna through down here. That's cute. Oh, what's this? Breakable wall? I upgraded to be able to punch through walls, so I gotta wait my energy to come back.
What are you gonna, like, take a nap?
Let's explore over here really quick. That's just one. Whoa! Ooh! Well, that means that was worth it. Praxis is your XP, so now I can upgrade something.
What's your little picture for intermission?
My picture?
Yeah, on your thing.
It's the thing from the actual intermission in Holy Grail.
Oh, I
I'll
see
show
it. The
them
green thing.
what you're talking about on my stream deck. That thing. It's kind of hard to make out. but
So,
says
it always kind of bothered me that intermission happened like 3/4 of the way through the movie.
I think that's on purpose.
If not 4/5.
I think that's...
It's like right at the end of the movie.
That's the joke.
Oh.
Alright, super worth it. So something that gives you, like, usually it costs me like 3,000 experience points or something crazy to get Praxis point, which is what I spend to upgrade. And now I think I'm going to save... Well, let's see. Can make it so I have less recoil because of strength. I can get more inventory size. Don't need aim stabilize. I think I want to save up for the jump. It's one of my last progression skills that I want. Smart vision to see through walls would be pretty nice. I definitely want to see enemy vision cones. So I think I'm going to do jumping next, and then maybe a rebreather I could see coming up in the future. I guess it costs 2, doesn't it? I don't need the extra sprint, even though it would be nice. Alright, let's see where this
I really
goes.
like that they highlight ladders. I have a hard time seeing ladders.
Yeah, and like, you get more and more highlight. If you have a hard time knowing what the hell's going on, you can basically just invest in upgrades for that. Being able to see enemy vision cones, that sort of thing. Yeah, I need to pick up Cloak. It seems like Cloak is great if you put a ton of points into it.
Gotta invest.
But early on, it doesn't last very long. I put all my points early on into hacking because I want to get as many progression abilities as possible. And you get XP for hacking. Yeah, got real bad letter blindness. Just on stream in general. Especially in like Dark Souls.
See, ladder blindness is the glue that holds this relationship together.
Yeah, that's the thing. Really, the punch through walls upgrade, I only took it because I wanted to be able to see the punchable walls. It's completely OP at the higher levels, I can see that. I know where I am now.
Now he's gonna have brain damage. Because you cut off oxygen to his brain.
It's extremely likely. I'm gonna go make inventory space. I'm gonna go sell stuff real quick.
Like the rocket launcher?
Yeah, that's the biggest thing right now. Where was that relative to me? Bit of a walk, that's okay. It's using up so much space that... Yeah, so I think I'll do the high jump. It's really cool too, like, the game's really good at letting you find your own solution to stuff. There was I didn't have the high jump, and there was a fence that I wanted to get over, so I just had the patience to pick up these barrels and boxes and move them all the way across the map. And it let me get, what would you call that, the companion chair solution?
Yeah, companion chair.
There's a puzzle in Portal 1 that requires you to...
blow up a tube to get a companion cube.
Yeah, but Andrew was like, no, screw that, it lets me pick up these chairs.
Then you step on the cube and then you can get into the vents.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, fuck that, I can just step on a chair and get into the
I saw you go
vents.
over the chair, I'm like, I don't think that's what you're supposed to do. You said, let me try it, and then it totally worked. You were like, ha! Companion chair. Hey dog, sell you this crap. Glad I sold it. 2,000 credits, pretty good. Shotgun cartridges, rockets. Okay. Could probably start selling these frag mines. I was holding on to them to get through breakable walls, but now I can punch through them, so I don't need to do that anymore. Look at all that space. It looks like the game won't stop you from looting something because your inventory isn't sorted the right way, or is that not true? I may have had one that I had to resort my inventory. I know it changed the sort when I picked up the rocket launcher. Alright, let me do these side quests. Just in case. Move these. Let's see. Oh, one of them's down here by these apartments. I'll go backtrack and do that now. My bad. This game has a lot of dialogue options, so you can play it as like a friendly person, or you can be all detached and be like, I didn't ask for this. Almost down to the right. Alright, through here. I think I've already been in this guy's apartment, unless if they locked it out until now. Been in that guy's apartment. Here we go, stairs. Yeah, is the 3 seconds enough to like sneak past somebody? Scarf, do you find? I wanted to be able to use it to hack. Find one piece of incriminating evidence. Well, yeah, this was totally... So there's this room, and I hacked my way in. I just came here earlier, unrelated to a quest, and I walked into this room and exploded. Because there were mines all over the place. And I just kind of randomly stumbled into it. It was really cool. But those drugs must have just spawned. Okay. Is there more elsewhere if I like read his computer? Oh, the same dude. We saw that in the police station. I think I can move any of his boxes around.
This game is making me motion sick.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No problem.
Go get something cool. Maybe just became interactable. Gotcha. There's got to be something behind one of these refrigerators. It's got to be. I find one fridge. Oh yeah, this house. Crazy people, man. This guy's like a drug dealer, I think. He already has no fridge. That makes sense. Otherwise, that conversation would be like, "Oh, I already have that thing. I already broke into that guy's apartment." I feel like I've been up there already. Jump I was trying to make before. Okay, glad I have the fall damage reduction ability. Totes be dead there otherwise. Alright, last one is where? It's by Seraph Industries? No. By the police station. Okay. I think we can go this way. Are there any other side quests in town that I can do right now that don't trigger automatically? I have to go talk to a specific NPC? Yeah, right. It's really hard to keep track of. How brutal is this game about fall damage? Nice. Game is telling me I need to move every heavy object I find. Oops. Oop. Howdy.
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
Alpha.
I'm a professional. I know how things work. So if we can just skip Cloak and Dagger 101.
Well, you
Good
certainly
line.
look the part. Now let's see how well you can play it.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now I warn you, this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone, just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
Tasteless,
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would
Something
be
else is
a
going
tad
on.
overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill
okay.
a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
I can get more details about his personality in the About section, right?
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one. I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
He's definitely alpha.
I don't understand what you're getting
Just
out
the
of
way
this.
he's been talking.
Sounds
Not
to
even
me
with
like
the
you're just
personality
middleman
type
for
HUD
someone
thing.
else.
You think too much, my friend. This could prove to be a source of great personal discomfort for you in the near future.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out? Then the DRBs retaliate
some
and
Ben,
so
by the
on
way.
and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you.
So hungry.
I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
Okay, I want to use the one. Alphas can be appeased.
You obviously want this done quick and done well. I respect that. All I'm asking for is half the payment in advance as a gesture of goodwill. In my line of work, you simply can't afford to be careless.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. You've got yourself a deal.
Cool. 1,000 credits. Half a rocket launcher. It's one thing. I feel like quest rewards. I've never really played a game that's nailed making those things consistent, you know? Explored all the way down here, didn't I? Okay, it's just another sewer. Shit. Mass Effect's probably the worst in that respect. But then, like, someone that actually cares about getting their money units right spends a huge chunk of their story on it, like Patrick Rothfuss. Spends a lot of time talking about money conversions. Alright. Come on. One more. Let's put it on here, maybe. Son of a bitch. That can be enough. Hey, nothing to see here, officer. Move along. Alright, how we doing on quest log? Cloak and Dagger. Alright, get the weapon and bring it back to Jenny. do the one that's closer first. Good night, sir. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you next time. Probably check the map and see where it is instead of just trying to move towards this location, or I'm going to get super lost. It is not the way I'm going, is it? It's on a higher level of the way I'm going? Oh, it's saying one is on the same level as me. The other one is not. Alright. So the one that is on the same level is where? We're in the apartments area. Okay. Do I think I can get there this way? Let's give it a try. Yeah, because I'm going to pass by the shop here. What am I doing on inventory right now? Nothing to say. Up we go. More opportunities to move people's fridges to see if they have secret stashes behind them. It's going to be one fridge that has something awesome behind it. I can feel it. Ooh. Secret wall. And another praxis. Alright, well let's spend that. Let's grab the jump skill. So I can do sprint faster and run and walk silently. So what's the difference between run silently and sprint silently? I guess the game just considers you to always be moving? Oh, yeah, that is a pretty significant jump, huh? Cool. Okay. Wait, is that guy dead? He's pretty dead. Now, does it only kill them? Oh, I bet if I have a... Oh, that sucks. I bet if I have a, an explosive that it would just knock him out. That seemed to happen last time I used an explosive on the wall, so maybe I should still continue to carry explosives with me. Shit. Can you do buyback from merchants? Or maybe there's another way to get into this room.
I don't know about this. Breaking into the cop shop?
Double T says we don't got no choice. If we want to face down the ballers, we need the same firepower they got.
Why, he really thinks the Popo's feeding them weapons? That's just fucked, man.
Popos, feds, look, somebody's slipping it to him. So, are you in on this or not?
Well, I guess we could get in from the sewers, but still, breaking into a cop shop?
Have worked tirelessly to find a peaceful solution to this dispute, and I unequivocally deplore the methods used by these hostage takers. Now, that being said, I do hope the UN takes a concentrated look at what happened here tonight.
Mr. Taggart went on to express...
There have been ways to hit these guys from behind in the past. This is where I'd like to have the, do I still have my praxis? Oh no. Quick saved after using it.
One cannot help but wonder if millionaire Hugh Darrow, the man whose innovations first propelled augmentation technology to the forefront, will also be present.
Try to get his attention.
Mr. Darrow has refused our repeated requests for an interview. This is Eliza Cassandra, reporting to you live from Penn.
You ain't supposed to be here!
Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. Knockout double T.
make sure, though.
Nobody in here. Everything's fine.
Not down there. Fuck. Better stay on.
Good on you not coming in the bathroom.
Not down there.
Sweet.
Gone. Got that bastard left.
Another guy on the hallway, I think. It's kind of cool that you like automatically snap the neck of the person when you break through a wall like that, but I wish it defaulted to knocking them out. You don't really have a way of knowing, right?
Gone. Taught that bastard a lesson.
Did you?
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Alright, let's loot him a bunch. I feel like I was in this house before, this apartment before, and there just weren't any dudes in here yet, which makes sense. Sell both of those shotguns. Yeah, I must have, since everything in here is empty. Lots of beers. Just for good measure. Okay, they don't give you XP for breaking walls. I thought maybe, you know? You never know. Let's see. Let me see if I can move a fridge, since I'm apparently addicted to the concept of moving somebody's fridge and finding sweet loot behind it. Man, one of these days, it's gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be so happy. Nope. Oh, I guess I can only... That's why I was wondering why it told me to come in through the window. That's the only way to get in here. Hey.
This is what...
Merchant. Nice. But I picked up 2 shotguns. Maybe it really doesn't let you pick up 2 of the same gun. Alright, can I buy some stuff here? I need stun gun darts like mad. Silencer I can't use. Remote detonated explosive device I might want one of. Because it seems like that does knock out enemies. The other option does not. Hey dude, any chance you have a fridge? Totes do. Man. Why do they even let you? Because one of the buildings has one. And I haven't been in there yet, but that's what it is. Oh, the guys who were already knocked out were the dudes from before? Gotcha, thank you. Alright, so I don't need to go make it to the merchant. I can just do the next step of the quest, which is jump in. See the extra sprint speed being nice later on. That's a really nice jump. Yeah, it's pretty good. You can kind of hold it down a little bit. I don't know if I ever went in this building. Oh, I must have. Door's open. Come on. Big vending machine money. Oh! Wish I could, like, shake down the vending machine and pick it up and move it around. Drop stuff. I remember that door. Picking up people's loot that I still left behind. Oh, crossbow. That's cool. I guess that's a really obvious weapon, right? Examine. Completely silent, long-range, lethal weapon. Ball and arc don't travel in a straight line. Lethal weapon is... don't use it. Okay, and then it didn't mark Jenny's location, so I just have to make my way back to her manually, right? Doesn't even show it. Oh, here we go. I thought I already found the DRB weapon cache. Did I just not loot it? Shit. Okay, I think I kind of remember where it was. Let's see if I can track it down. I got to the place where the marker was, but I didn't actually find the cache, I don't think. It was like right here, wasn't it? Yeah. I read a bunch of things in the, Ben is down. Ben. 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 Where's the spray bottle? Do you see it? Thank you. It's like supposed to be right in here, isn't it? There were a bunch of computers in the police station that were talking about it as well. I'll go ahead and accept a clue here. Is there something I still need to do here with the weapons cache? This is where it triggered last time. Positive it was here. Okay, thank you. I might check real quick myself. May have just meant that it was in this room. I don't think there's a place I can sneak to down here. Like a hidden door. The name of the thing is here. Locate the DRB weapon cache. DRB weapon cache. Manhole in the lot outside DRB territory. Something, something, something. That's not it. It must be like just barely outside the manhole they're talking about here. This one maybe? Oh, I bet this is it. Okay. Cool, cool, we got it. Fantastic. And I think that'll be a good stopping point. That's why Jenny wasn't showing up earlier. Gotcha. Alright, well that brings us to time, folks. We'll pick up with this side quest next week. Give you guys an update on what's coming up next.